New Year resolution, yoga stretch. Hands by your heart, raise the arms up, open your breastbone, arms down. Hands to heart, inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 4. Hold for 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, arms down. Hands to heart in. Hold, stretching your diaphragm, and arms down. Now move to the front of the mat, feet separate. Reach the arms up, bend the knees, swing your arms behind your back. Look up, arms up. Bend the knees, swing the arms back. One more time, up, stretch your chest, bend knees, arms over. Now stay the head down, interlace the fingers. And keep your head down towards your legs, swing up and down, right and left. Loosening the shoulders. Then come back up, interlace the fingers, press your forearms forward. Now take your left arm across, keep it straight. Look to the other direction, bend elbows, hold hands or wrists, and take your left ear to the left shoulder. Stretch the arms up, down. To the other side. Right arm, keep it straight, head looking the other direction, bend the elbows. Hold your hands or your wrists and take your right shoulder to the right ear. Now come at the front of your mat. And we're going to stretch with some sun salutations. Take your heels off the floor. Lift your heels as high as possible, arms up. Interlace fingers behind the back. Head up and back and stretch your chest up. Now go forward, bending knees. Arms over the head. The fingers are interlaced, but the wrists can separate, and then you can release your hands to the floor. Look up. Lift your right leg up, bending both knees or just one knee. Then bend the right knee behind the lower leg and stretch it up. Bend the knee behind the lower leg and stretch it up. One more time. And step back. Right knee down. Then lift the knee off the floor, stretching both legs as straight as possible. Keep moving forward, down, and back with legs straight. And forward, down. Now hands on the front knee. And bounce your hips up and down, moving the front knee forward over the toes to stretch your ankle. Hands down. Sit back on your back heel. And forward, look up. Sit back on your back heel. Come in, lounge, forward, look up. Sit back on the back heel one more time. Squeeze your belly in. And come back up. Hands down, flat off fingertips, and step back in a downward dog. Walking the dog, bend one knee after the other, swinging the hips, the shoulders, and letting the belly roll in. Now bend the knees, move your sit bones high. Get the chest towards the floor. Now move to up plank, ribs in, round your back, and move back to down dog. Move up plank, round the back, ribs in, push in down dog. One more time. Up plank, ribs in, push in down dog, sit bones high. Then up plank to up dog, hips between the wrists. Up plank, down dog. Up plank, then hips between the wrists, look up. Plank, down dog. One more plank. Hips between the wrists, look up. Plank to down dog. Feel free to bend the knees anytime you need. Then stay in your down dog, bending knees. Sit bones are very high. Stretch your shoulders, your armpits. Lift the right leg up. Both knees bend or both legs straight. Your choice. Now step the right foot outside the right hand. Take your hips low and step the left foot outside the left hand for a squat pose, Bakasana. You can stretch your wrists, interlacing the fingers, palms facing forward. Just move right and left. Now forward bend. Take the hands to the floor, swing up and back. You can bend the knees. Make sure your ribs are touching your thighs. You can hold your big toes with the peace fingers. Look up and down. Look up and down. Look up and down. And then bounce up and down, forehead towards the legs. Bend knees, arms to the thighs in chair pose, Utkatasana. Make sure your sit bones are down and back. You can arch, you can have your arms up, arms straight. push the sit bones back, lift your heart up. If it's too hard, keep the hands down. Tadasana, hands by the side. Let's go for the second side. Stretch arms up. Lift your heels off the floor. You can interlace the fingers and have your index pointing up or back. Push your hips forward and stretch. Interlace fingers behind the back. Take a gentle back bend, pushing your hips forward, chest up, head back. Go as low as you can comfortably. Don't push too much. Then move forward slowly, ribs on the thighs, and bounce up and down. The arms are still over the head. Head is to the legs, forehead to the legs, knees bent or straight. Hands to the floor. Lift the left leg up. Both knees can be bent, the knee can be low, it can go higher, or the legs can straighten. Bend the upper knee towards the lower leg and straighten. Bend the upper knee behind the lower leg and straighten. Bend the upper knee. Check the video for guidance. Lift up. Step back, take the back knee down, look up, then straighten both legs as much as possible as you move back. Then knee down, look up, and push back, legs straight. Knee down, look up, and back. Then take the knee down. You're going to sit back on the back heel first. You can tuck your back toes, sit back, round the back, navel in. Come forward, look up. Sit back, round your back, navel in, and forward, loosening the hips. Sit back, really stretch, scoop the belly in, and come forward. Hands on the front thigh, and then you can move your hips up and down. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. The front knee is not out or in, it's over the ankle in line. You can lift the chest if possible, or keep lower if that hurts your back. Should not hurt the back. Your front sit bone comes towards the front heel if you have a good squat. Hands down, stepping back in down dog, bending one knee after the other, walking the dog, stretch, stretch, stretch. Sit bones are high, and then bend both knees to really move your sit bones high. Up plank, and this time directly up dog, hips between the wrists, and we take the thighs and knees down, and we're going to come in Bhujangasana, Cobra. Go down to the floor. You can do the first version. Pubic bone has to be down. Elbows can be down or hands can be far forward. Make sure the pubic bone stays down, or you can move the hands further back, but the pubic bone stays down. If your pubic bone is lifting, you're going too high for your back. Let's sit back in Balasana, child pose. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Breathe in, breathe out. Unfold in the cow, push on your heels, and come back into a downward dog. Lift the left leg up, both knees can be bent or straight, your choice or your body's choice. Step the upper foot outside the left hand. Take your hips as low as they go. And the back foot steps forward outside the right hand. So we're in Bekasana, in a squat, moving right and left, right and left. Maybe hands to heart if you're more flexible. Now left arm in front of the left leg, right hand pushing the right knee away to twist. Change side, right arm, left hand on the left knee to open the heart and the hips. Hands down and sit down. Now we're going to move the feet together in the butterfly pose. And we're going to walk the sit bones back, one after the other, one after the other. And then move the sit bones back forward, as far forward as your body allows. Now you can go halfway, keeping the sole of the feet together. We're going to stretch in the butterfly. Make sure your chest is forward and up and your lower back slightly in. And you can go down as far as it allows. You can rest your hands on your cheeks, or maybe some of you go deeper. Now we twist. Left arm up over the right knee, right hand very close to the lower back. Your right hand is touching your lower back. Exhale, twist back. Keep your navel in and lift the chest up. Now look forward, inhale. Change side, right arm across over the left knee. Lower hand is very close to the lower back, not far back. Push the chest up, pull the navel in, and every exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Exhale through the nose. Look forward, inhale, center. And now we're going to do the windscreen wiper. The knees go one side, head to the other side. Do this 3 times to roll the hips, the shoulders, stretch the spine. Let's sit comfortably. We're going to do a humming sound like a Brahmari. You inhale deep, hands on the ears, and you exhale. Keep your eyes closed, rest your hands down, and feel the effect of this healing vibration. Vibrating in your inner ears, in your mind, all throughout your nervous system. You can sit a little bit longer, sitting with the gratitude, with the connection, feeling the vibration in everyone, everything. Wishing you a nice day. You can rub on your third eye, on your forehead with the thumbs. To open, relax the forehead. You can massage your forehead. Feel free to sit a little bit longer. You can massage your ears.